I'm Payton reporting the facts from 1900 to 1950. On April 10, 1912, the Titanic set sail as the largest passenger ship on record. The Titanic came to an end when the ship crashed into an iceberg that resulted in the death of 1,503 passengers and crew members. According to some hypotheses, the watertight compartment design contained a flaw that may have been a critical factor in the Titanic's sinking. While some cabins would not flood in the result of an accident, others would, and the ones that would flood into the water tank. On July 28, 1914, the devastating World War I had started. There were over 35 million civilian and soldier casualties in World War I. Over 15 million died and 20 million were wounded. This war was also known as the Great War. Tanks were initially called land ships. However, in an attempt to disguise them as water storage tanks rather than as weapons, the British decided to codename them tanks. The most successful fighter of the entire world was Rittmeister von Richthofen. He shot down 80 planes, more than any other World War I pilot. He died after being shot down near Amiens. France's René Franck was the Allies' most successful fighter pilot, shooting down 75 enemy planes. World War I ended 4 years later on November 11, 1980. The start of the 1920s is the start of the Roaring Twenties, the Ku Klux Klan, and Prohibition. The Ku Klux Klan, also known as the KKK, hated the Jews, the blacks, and the homosexuals. There were over 4 million Klan members all over the nation. Prohibition is a form of control over undocumented people. In the 1920s, the Constitution confirmed that they were banning the production and consuming of alcohol. This indeed made citizens angry. It caused customers to hide their alcohol and drink it when no one was around. Over 10,000 people died from over-drinking alcohol, which did raise a lot of suspicion for authorities. On September 1st, 1939, World War II had begun. World War II was the most destructive conflict in history. It cost more money, damaged more property, killed more people, and caused more far-reaching changes than any other war in history. Between 1939 and 1945, the Allies dropped 3.4 million tons of bombs, which averaged to 27,700 tons per month. World War II was also the start of Nazis and the killing of the Jews, also known as the Holocaust. Adolf Hitler used concentration camps to kill off a majority of the Jews. Around 6 million Jews were killed by the Nazis. Even after the Allies arrived, many concentration camp prisoners were beyond help. In Bergen-Belsen, for example, 13,000 prisoners died after liberation. Nearly 2,500 of the 33,000 survivors of Dachau died within 6 weeks of liberation. The longest battle of World War II was the Battle of the Atlantic, which lasted from 1939 to 1945. World War II ended September 2nd, 1945. This is Payton from WBLZ New Orleans signing off. Happy holidays!
It helps if I hit the button.
Welcome to WBLZ New Orleans. I'm Payton Ball reporting the facts from 1900 to 1950. On April 10, 1912, the Titanic set sail as the largest passenger ship on record. The Titanic came The start of the 1920s is the start of the Roaring Twenties. The Ku Klux Klan and